Good morning, y'all. It is about 9 o'clock in the morning. Cindy just called while I went to get the cart and said that she's put the trash out for me. She's put the arrivals list out. So let's see what we've got going on today. So the arrivals list says that we have 5 campers coming in today. So I've got to go clean those sites and get those ready. We have 1 departure. She put the trash out. I do want to take y'all on a tour around the campground. We've been getting lots of stuff done since I last filmed. I'm going to show you all the progress on the store. We have completed phase 1 of part of a perimeter fence. We've got another 200-foot section over by the dog park up and partially skinned. I want to show you all that. We've got a few other odd jobs when you do in the campground. As you can see, I'm dressed warm. It's 34 degrees outside, and we ran out of propane last night in one of our tanks, so we're going to ride down to Flying J or Pilot and fill that propane tank today. And just some odds and ends. Cindy and I are the only ones working. She's staying inside today. She is getting over a very bad cold. She has a lot of head congestion. And so everybody else is off today. So I'm gonna take y'all along. Our first stop is gonna be here at, I just call this building the store. I'll take you on a quick walk through and show you what it looks like. So this is going to be the entrance that comes into the registration area of the store. It's dark in here. I think the GoPro will do a pretty good job. So this is going to be the store area here. Now, Cindy and I did measure all this out the other night, and the builder put this wall right here in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be on the other side of that first window to the left. So they are going to have to take this wall down and move it over 3 feet. Here is going to be the campground office. Cindy and the owners will be working out of there. We've got an employee bathroom and a little hall closet. They are going to put a door, I believe, here, if I'm not mistaken. Come down this hall and exterior door to the weight room. And this is a door where I'm standing right here that you can come into the weight room from inside. Like I said, they got to move this wall over to there. And then this wall right here was also put in the wrong place. It's got to be moved, I think, 2 feet over to the right. Got men's bathroom. Got a utility closet for like mop buckets and stuff. Women's bathroom. No, I'm sorry, I got that wrong, because the men's is on the left because women are always right. So put the women's bathroom on the right. Here's another look at the laundry room. And this is going to be a meeting hall. Have a TV in here, some furniture. There's going to be a kitchen there. And then this will be an exterior door. So I think that the store's coming right along. Now let's go take a look at some other stuff. So this is the exit to the campground. We built a pretty fancy fence here. This is half of it. That's phase 1 of the fence. It's going to go all the way down to, I don't even know if you can see that white stake, but about another 180 feet down. So it is constructed out of 6x6 posts, 2x6x8 boards, and we did kind of a 2-sided fence so that it gives our neighbor a nice fence too. But that stuff is heavy. The posts that go into the ground are 6x6x12s, and they're treated. They are heavy as can be. One of our first stops that we have to make, we do this about every 2 days, is we have to check these dog pods. We have 5 of them. Oh wow, that one is full. That's 2 days worth. We have 5 of these located around the campground, and every 2 days we have to check them to make sure that they're not getting full like that one. There are 2 St. Bernards camped on this end of the campground, and they usually fill this bucket right on up. So I'm not going to take y'all with me as I check all of them. We've done that in the past, but we have to constantly keep everything in check and up to date. Now we have cleaned, leveled, added dirt, and thrown out some grass seed. Isn't that a beautiful motorhome? Thrown out grass seed in several plot areas, and it looks like the grass seed is just starting to come up. So I'll tell you, there's been a lot of work done. Here's another site that we have cleaned up. This site took almost a whole day for one person. Grass is starting to come up on it. Had a lot of stumps. We had to dig some stumps out of that one. So I've checked all the dog pods. I added the little bit that was in the other ones in this bag. I'm going to empty the trash real quick. Oh, that's about full. And we are going to go check and see if I need to get the blower or what tools I need to get out to do these sites, and also check to see if our departure is left. This site is a flip. This is site 34. It's one of our more popular sites, and it's right behind me, so I wonder if that's why it's popular. The departure has departed. They turned off all their electric and everything. Now this one is a flip, so I am going to go ahead and put the cones out today, and then all these sites I think are going to need blown, so I'll go get a blower. I wish I would have taken y'all along yesterday on our vlog, because I found an interloper. Somebody came in. I went to bed about 11, or the last time I did my campground check was 11 o'clock at night, and everything was fine. I got up the next morning, did the check similar to what I'm doing right now, and I found where someone had snuck into the back row of the campground and camped their tiny little Class C motorhome between 2 big fifth wheels, and they tried to steal a site. They were packing up to go home or to go wherever they were going next. Luckily I saw them, stopped them, took the wife over to our camper, because our camper is also this campground office right now, and had them register. But that would have been $59 that they would have made off. I thought we'd stop back here and show you this fence we're building. So this fence is 9 feet off the ground. It's also 2 by 6 by 8 construction. On the corner you can see there's a telephone pole there. We boxed the end in. On top of the telephone pole we're going to put a solar street light like we've done in other places. You can see on the back of the fence that's on the neighbor's side, Mr. Luther, it is going to be open. So unlike the other fence, it's not going to have both sides fenced in. I believe this fence is 206 feet long. We're going to have to step it up about halfway up the fence, because this is on a grade that goes uphill, and if we did not step it up, we would not be able to get the boards at least 8 feet tall. Now this is the dog park area. This was started before I got here, and whoever did it, you can see that fence post is really low. The posts range anywhere from 47 to 43 inches out of the ground. Most of them are not concreted in, so I'll be able to probably hand pull them up some, pack some dirt underneath them, and put them back in. But the idea here is we're going to use red branded horse wire from Tractor Supply, and we are going to raise all these posts up to 47 or 46 inches. I haven't decided, because I want to bury the bottom lip of the fence all the way around at least an inch so that dogs can't go underneath it. I'm going to put a double gate in here where you walk in, close the gate, and walk in further in this corner so that when you take your dog in, no other dog can get out of the park. But yeah, we have been crushing it here with all these construction jobs. It'll probably take us another 4 days to finish skinning this, because those 2x6x8s are heavy, not as heavy as the 6x6x12 treated post. Now we're going to pull up here to the Connex where we keep all our tools. And get the blower, and then I will take y'all with me down back to the campground, and we will blow off some of the sites. I hate these doors. Now to get the blower. Alright, so I got the blower, 3 batteries, 1 fresh one on the blower, and 2 more. That should be enough to do 5 sites. Now let's get to work. I think before I blow off these sites, I'm gonna stop by the house and pick up my laundry, or our laundry, and get that started so it can be washing while I'm working. So that's one good thing about work camping, is that while I'm working, I can do our laundry. All right, I'm gonna take this in real quick into the laundry room and get the laundry started, and then I'll be right back. We can get to work. Okay, off to work we go. So we're pulling back in from the laundry, and we're going to blow these sites off. So after doing all that construction over the last 2 weeks, I'm enjoying just taking a light day, just getting the sites ready and waiting for people to show up. And so basically today is supposed to be my day off, but you know, if you manage a campground, you don't always get a day off. So we got some new work campers showing up on in about a week and a half, and so that'll be good. All right, it's time to go take the wash, and put it in the dryer. Well, it says it's got 7 more minutes. I guess I'll just wait on it. One thing I like about a lot of these work camping gigs we do is part of our pay is free laundry. Here at this campground, the owners have given us quarters. Cindy and I painted them white, so whenever we empty out the machines, then we can take the quarters, we put them in this cup, and we lock them in the cabinet right there, and everybody that works here just goes through there and gets their quarters out. They use them. When we empty the machines every couple of days, we then put the quarters back in there, because that's going to save you probably $10 a week in money. And if you're somewhere, that's $40 a month. You're somewhere for a couple of months, you're saving $100, $200. That's tax-free money you're making, because the campground's providing you with that service as a worker. So it's another plus for work camping. Now I really had 2 loads of clothes to do, but until we get the office finished and the new laundry room built, only 1 machine was available, so I'm doing 1 load today, and I'll come in a couple of days. I'm gonna get my free quarters here. All right, 42 minutes, and they'll be dry. All right, Cindy, the clothes are in the dryer. Are you feeling any better?
Yes, why?
I was just curious. I was going to run up to I was going to run up to Pilot or Flying J to fill up the propane tank, and didn't know if you wanted to go with me.
Sure.
Okay. You're fine.
Put clothes on when you came in.
Chance saw me come in and said, "Oh, Daddy's home. I better get off the sofa," but little does he know we're headed to go get propane. All right, so we got to go get propane. So what I like to use when I transport the propane bottles is I found these old milk crates, and you can see how empty that one is. It's so light I can lift it with one hand. And so I throw them in there. It keeps it stable when we're transporting it. So if you can find you a milk crate, that's what I use, and I find it a lot easier. So we're going to go down to the Flying J and get some propane, because we are going through it in this cold weather like no tomorrow. All right, so the Flying J is right up here. We will try to get us some propane.
This is so weird of an entrance coming from this direction.
It is, because the road is divided with the median up there. So you have to go through it's almost like going through the Badlands.
Going through the trucker section.
Yeah, you have to come.
That's so weird. But coming from the other direction, you can just turn right in.
Yep, you can turn right in right off the road.
Gotcha.
Hopefully they've got somebody here with propane to fill it. The other day I came and there was no one here. walk inside and see if I can find somebody. Well, we're out of luck. They don't have anybody here that can run the propane machine. I told them I'm licensed to fill propane
That doesn't matter.
in Texas. I said I'd be willing to fill it and pay for it. And they said no, that if I'm not a Flying J employee that I could not fill it. So the only other place that is open today is Love's, which is 10 miles away. I just called them and they said their license to fill propane needs to be renewed, and they're unable to renew it. So I'll have to wait till tomorrow when Dillon Oil is open and take the propane tank there. So we made a quick run into the Flying J for no reason. I hate that we drove all the way down there and was not able to get any propane. Well, we got back just in time. The buzzer went off to go get the clothes. So I got Cindy with me. I'll have some help folding. All right, we'll get us some clothes all folded up. These towels are still a tad bit damp. Little hand towels. So Cindy just gave me a call and said for me to come back by the camper. Someone called and complained that the washing machine on the right-hand side quit spinning and their clothes are sopping wet. I called Eddie, had Eddie, the other work camper, give them a refund, and Cindy made this sign. Let's go put it on the machine so nobody else will waste their time or money. All right, sign is installed. Unplug the machine, it's black. If it was plugged in, you'd see the price. That way we can make sure that people do not use the machine even though we have the sign. So it is after 2 o'clock. I'm done pretty much except for the arrivals. It's still just warmed up to 40 degrees today. Too cold, but I got some organic chips and salsa. Cindy and I are going to watch a little bit of Netflix and just wait for the arrivals to come in. You feeling any better, babe?
Maybe.
Her voice is still not there, which means she probably won't be able to yell at me as much. All right, my first arrival, and it's almost dark. Let's go get them parked. Okay, we just got a phone call from 2 more, site 36 and 37. Hopefully they'll go in before dark, so I don't have to do any of that after hours. And then we'll have 2 more for after dark. But this is probably the last one I'll take y'all on. So if I have enough notice, I usually come across the street here to the field and wait for them so they can see me, or I can see them when they arrive. And then I take them in. All right, here they are. Did y'all mean to make 2 reservations?
Yes, sir. He's
Okay.
about 30 minutes behind us. He
About
stopped to get
30 minutes
He
behind
stopped to
you.
get fuel.
Okay.
He's got a gas
He should-
engine and
now-
a small tank.
There's nothing wrong with the gas engine. That's my motorhome right there. I'm a retired cop. I don't have diesel money.
Wow.
I'm not like from the fire department
He's
or
a
anything
retired fire
like that.
marshal, so
My son, who passed away in February, was an engineer
sorry.
in the Columbia Fire Department. So thank y'all for what y'all do.
thank you for what you did.
Yeah, and if y'all want to follow me over, I'll give y'all the first site, and then I'll just whip him in the next one when y'all get
Sounds
when you
good.
get set. Okay. You getting cold, buddy? You ready to go inside? Huh? Hold on. Let's back up a little bit. Hold on.
Do they have friends coming?
They'll be a half hour behind. All right, so as y'all saw, the sun was setting behind me with that last one. So we're gonna call today a wrap on this day in the life of work camping and full-time RVing. Till the next one, happy camping, and I'll probably be up working for another 2.5, 3 hours to get the rest of these people parked. Cindy, say goodnight.
Bye.